Here are 5 ideas as to how you can say no politely and be able to focus on what are your priorities without becoming overwhelmed. The first one is to say, yes, I'm currently working on X, Y, and Z. How do you recommend I prioritise this and fit it in? So then that's offering the other person an opportunity to provide the solution, and they also understand what you're currently managing right now. The second one is to make it a teachable experience. So for instance, if somebody asks you for dates for upcoming meetings, maybe just send them a link as to how they can find those dates themselves. Maybe somebody wants you to tell them about one of the health benefits or something else in the company, they want you to tell you information about something. Just provide them with a link to find that so that it's a teachable experience for them and they're learning themselves rather than taking up all your time finding that information. The next one is to suggest that somebody else can do this. So if there's somebody else that can do that task quicker than yourself and you know that somebody else could do that quicker, then recommend that that person can do that. You might know that somebody else has got a little bit more time and a little bit more expertise in that area, and use the GCI, use the Game Changer Index to know who is the right person to do that task and maybe suggest that they ask somebody else. The next one is to maybe compromise. So say that, yes, if you can do this part of the work, I can do that. So rather than take on the whole lot, suggest that, yeah, I have only got a certain amount of time, but if you can do that amount first, I will then be able to contribute this to it as well. And then the final one is just to say, I would love to help you, but right now I'm at full capacity working on my priorities. So would like to help you at another time if it's in line with my priorities. So that really gives a focus to the person who's asking that it needs to be in line with your priorities, and also lets them explore a little bit more what are your priorities, and then they can understand whether what they're asking actually aligns with that. And just remember that we can't say yes to everything. Our time is limited and we need to be really, really focused on what are the priorities, what we can manage so that we don't become overwhelmed and be at risk of burnout and stress.